Hello everybody, welcome to a new encounter. Today we are going to continue with our discussion on the topic of how to deal with problems in marriage, marital issues, differences, the many challenges and obstacles that married couples face. Is a reality that on a daily basis marriage, the structure of family is being tested with many obstacles, difficulties that sadly break the such a holy union that is marriage. And continuing with this line of argument and bringing practical solutions and advices for the husband, for the wife, on how to preserve unity, peace in the family, which is so important. I want to emphasize also the point that there are some husbands, a few husbands, or a lot of them also could be, that they are abusive with their wives. These guys who are violent, and not only they use in a physical way, but also verbally, they humiliate or they insult their wives, and they it's a psychological trauma also. This kind of behavior is unacceptable. Don't tell me that you are a believer and you treat your wife like this. If you are abusive, if you are violent, you're not a believer. You are a faker. You are a hypocrite, because a believer cannot treat his wife, who also was created in the image of God, because women were created also in the image of God, who have a soul, which is also spiritual, a part of God. How can you treat her like this? How can you go to the extreme of using violence, physical force? You cannot say that you love her as you love yourself. It's a lie. You don't love her. A husband can never do. This is not the behavior of someone who says or claims to believe in God. On the contrary, he must treat her with love, with respect, with admiration. A man must be proud also of his wife, her achievements, her dreams. No, you can't work. No, you can't study. You have to stay at home, take care of the kid. You have to do this. She also have dreams. Okay, help her to achieve them. Work together. You have to also contribute and help in the family. Why she have to work and do everything in the relationship, and she have to take care of the kids? No, you are the one. You have to cook. You have to clean the house. You have to take care of the kids. And what about you? No, I am the one who goes outside and look for the money and things. Come on, in which world are you living today? We see that more and more women, they want also to study, they have aspirations in life. They want to work, they want a profession, and more we have women who are doctors, engineers, presidents of countries. And then after she comes from work, do you expect that she comes, you have to cook on time? I want the food ready at this time. I don't like this, and the guy throw the plates. This is the behavior of a believer? Come on. Who are you trying to trick? Come on. And then you expect for her to take care of the kids and everything. She's tired too. And you want just to lay down on a couch and wait for her to do everything? Don't you want to help her and do it? If you love her, you will help her. No, I don't cook, I don't clean the house. No, I cannot wash the dishes. A man can never do these things. Women, they are the ones who do this stuff. Who said so? These are all machismo things, to the macho one. Okay, in the old days, but not today. In the world that we live in, who said that a man is less a man because he has to do the dishes or wash the dishes? Who said so? Probably the one who came up with that idea is the guy who didn't want to do anything in his house, and he was trying to enforce these ideas to have and treat his wife as a slave. Your wife is not your slave. Your wife is not even your helper. Your wife is your partner. You are both working together. She's not there to work for you or to satisfy you like everything you want, and then if she's not ready, like she's working for you, you mistreat her, you speak her bad, you use physical violence. Who do you think you are? This is a behavior of cowards, not of someone who claims to love. This is not the way to treat a wife. And therefore a man must be able to help his wife. Come on, she's not a superhero, like a heroine, like a super... No, she's also human. She got tired sometimes too. It's enough for her to give birth and all the difficulties and this stuff, things that we as guys will never experience that, and she have to go through so much pain. Why? Because of love. So treat her with kindness. Be thankful that she's the mother of your children. Help her in the house. Okay, you don't want anyone to know that you help her to clean the house or to do the dishes. Okay, don't tell anyone. But you cannot have secrets. She knows what are your strong side and your weaknesses, and you know her strong and weaknesses. Okay, don't go outside telling people. Help her at home at least, and tell her not to tell anyone that you do the dishes or you clean or you help her, which is in case that you are embarrassed because of this. But helping each other is important. It's something fundamental. That's why you both have to treat each other with kindness, with respect. So it's important that I wanted to emphasize this. Also, both of them, the husband and the wife, they have to be conscious and care for the needs, for the physical needs, meaning the sexual needs of the husband and the wife, and also in the physical area, or also the economic side that the husband must provide for his wife. Also in the spiritual side, he must care for her spirituality, and she must care for his spirituality. My point here is like they are both working together, they are strengthening to each other. And perhaps for some, for all marriages, the sexual part is very important in a marriage, of course. And also the economic part also is important. The guy must be responsible in his mind that he has to provide for his wife. Perhaps she wants to work, perhaps she wants to help too. Okay, good, both are pulling together. Maybe sometimes the guy is not making enough money, he needs to make more, and the wife wants to help him. Okay, that's the decision that must come from both of each of them. But the guy still must have consciousness that he, as the head of the house, must be the first, given the first step. Don't lay down and wait for everything. No, you both have to work each other. Like I said, don't be the kind of husband that is just always laying down, waiting for her to do everything, speak bad words to her. No, treat her with kindness, with love, with respect. Help her to achieve her dreams. Make her feel secure, protected, that you are there for her. That if sometimes she comes home tired, sad, it was a bad day for her at work, and even if she wants to be alone, don't leave her. Stay next to her, even without saying a word. Stay next to her, because even though she might be pushing you away, she doesn't want to be alone. She wants to feel comforted, protected. There is someone there standing next to her, that is caring for her. That if she's going through a difficult time emotionally, you are noticing this as a husband, and she needs to feel that, you know, he's noticing this. I'm treating him like bad, telling him bad things, leave me or something. But no, don't leave her. Hug her, kiss her, speak her with kindness, with sweetness. If she wants to cry, let her cry in your shoulder. That's why she's your beloved. That's why she's your wife. She's your best friend. And also, if she comes one day from work, I assume also that perhaps the wife will feel good if she gets home, boom, the house is clean, the guy cooked, he prepared a dinner for both of them, romantic, these things. These are things that must be done in order to keep the love awoken, you know, in the marriage. And I'm sure that she will like this. Maybe you don't have the money to go to an expensive restaurant, or I don't know, maybe you cannot do many things for her. But I am sure that a good wife will appreciate these things. And these are things that God will bless also in the marriage. You are trying, she's trying. So is important. If you sometimes it's true, maybe the guy will say, oh yeah, but she have this kind of attitude. Sometimes she make me so upset, I want to leave the house and explode and destroy everything. No, okay, calm down, don't destroy everything. If you are upset because she makes me upset, okay, calm down. Leave the house if you have to, and then come back, you're calm, when she is calm, and talk. Dialogue is fundamental, it's very important to have communication. Okay, what's the issue? Let's talk about it. No, I don't want to talk about this. No, yeah, talk about it. Try to fix it. Well, from what side is the problem? Is mine? Is her problem? Mine? What? Can I be flexible? Am I showing that I really want that marriage or the relationship to continue to grow strong? Or I'm just trying to impose my opinion and my ideas and I will do whatever I want because I am the guy and I have to show that I am the one with the strength. Show her who is the one in charge. Come on, don't be a fool. What kind of behavior is this? So, be flexible. If sometimes she's asking something from you, and it's not too much to ask. Who do you love more, her or something, or your job, or what, anything else? No. If you really love her, and you can adjust certain things for the relationship to work because you love her, okay, be flexible. Listen to her. Sometimes, maybe you might not agree sometimes in certain things, but if you can, try. Why you are trying to be so stiff, tough? Stop the show off. So, and even if the marriage is like cannot be solved, and sadly sometimes separation, the marriages break. Okay, it happens. But don't think it's the end of the world. Like you're not gonna love again. No, you will find God willing someone else, I guess, one day. But never get to the point of physical violence, and some guys do this. No, you will stay with me by force and beat their wives, and sometimes crimes happen, guy that kills his wife, or maybe she will kill him, or no, don't get to that extreme. If you can't stand each other, okay, move apart. That's why it's important that the guy must respect his wife and she must respect her husband. It's from both sides. All the advice I'm giving now, they're from both sides. It's important to have fidelity in marriage, loyalty in marriage. If you are married, you cannot betray your wife with someone else, another woman in your work or whatever. Or don't betray your husband with other guy. Oh, he's stronger than my husband. He's more handsome than my husband. He treats me better than my husband. Okay, he maybe have many more things better than your husband or better than your wife. But you choose her, you choose him. If you did that, it was your decision. Okay, if you choose me, okay, it's me. It's not my friend or the one who works wherever you work. No, if you choose me, respect me. So, loyalty is important because this destroys marriages. It's important to preserve loyalty and to keep unity in marriage. Also, like I said, for the husband, he can never humiliate his wife in public. Some guys, they like to speak bad things about their wives in front of other friends to laugh. And even if she's there also, or she will talk about the defects of her husband with her friends or with her mom or someone else. Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to rebuild the intimacy, the defects? Doesn't he have also good things? Doesn't she have also good things? Okay, talk about the good things. It's not nice to do this. If you do this, you don't love him or you don't love her. You can never make fun of someone that you love. Ridicule someone. Like if she's nothing to you, don't say that you love her. Liar. So, if you love her as you love yourself, you can never speak bad against you, unless you have some mental problems. So, why do you have to do this with your wife? With the mother of your children? No. And she cannot do this neither. It's like sometimes also he goes to complain to her mom. No, because she doesn't cook, she takes so much time. she didn't do this. Sometimes like stupid things. Come on. And then, or he goes to his mom and she goes to her mom, and at the end the moms are in the marriage and they think bad about him, and she thinks about the mom of the guy thinks bad about the girl, and then the mothers are against each other. Why? If you're going to stay together, why do you have to show to the people outside the difficulties in marriage? No, work together, preserve the integrity of the marriage, protect your wife, protect your husband, and don't reveal his fault or his mistakes or her fault or her mistake. No one is perfect. Why do you have to create more conflict and problem and issues? Work together, talk to each other, dialogue. I want to emphasize always this dialogue. Don't let your mind fly and assume things. If you haven't asked him, ask her, and then work together. If you really love each other, work on this. That's why love is important, and love must sustain, maintain like a fire that you have to keep adding wood and wood to keep it going, alive. The same with marriage. To keep love working is in the small things, in the details, in the each day, in a hug that you give her every day, in a kiss that you give her every day. If you grab her hands, if you kiss her hands, if you kiss her forehead, or if you give her a flower, if you say nice things to her, if you prepare a romantic dinner for her, if she notices that you are there for her, that you are putting effort. It's important to see that you are putting the effort, or she's putting the effort. But if only comes from one side, it's not good. It must come from both sides, because if maybe you are trying, or I'm trying, and she doesn't try, or he doesn't try. No, it must come from both. But at least start. Don't wait for her. No, she have to do it. I'm not gonna bend my will. My word will. No, who? Nonsense. Stop this show that you are the strong or what. No. You cannot be egoistic and think only about yourself. Your only opinion is the one that matters. Or her. No. Her opinion matters too. She's a human being. She's your wife. She's your soulmate. She's a spiritual being in this world, created by God in the image of God. She has feelings. She have needs. Both have needs. You have to forgive each other. It's a reality that in the marriage will be obstacles. So prepare for the obstacles, overcome them. Be patient with each other. Give him the chance to change. Come on, he may see something wrong. Give him the chance to amend things. And don't expect the change to be like this. No, but I told you did it again. Wait a second. Give him time to change, to improve things. Give her the chance to adjust, to learn. Forgive each other. If you love each other, work for the marriage. It's a process. It's the whole life. It's not one day you expect everything to be perfect. No. Will be obstacles, differences. There must be cooperation, help from each other. That's why love, support, respect, these kind of things are important. And these are the things that will help to solve problems in marriage, that will keep the marriage going. That is the example that you're going to give to your kids, to the next generation. It's important, especially for a believer in general. These are good advices for all marriage couples, and for people who are thinking to get married. I think it's important too. So you get prepared when the time comes. So I hope that these advices are beneficial for you. Share this video, and God willing, we'll see each other in the next time with more on practical advices, psychology, philosophy, history, religion, many topics. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.